Great rising, beautiful beings. Great rising, beautiful beings. We are definitely still doing the... See, I was trying to make the raffle fun, okay? So if somebody spend like $100 or $200 on $2 tickets, I was trying to make it fun, right? Make it fun so a poor person off the street can be a part of something great. Like straight up, right? But I'm gonna give it to the end of this month. If this raffle don't take off, September 1st, I'm going up on the raffle. Going up on the raffle, $30 a ticket. No discounts, no nothing. Because it's a real raffle. I tried to make it fun and pleasing so anybody could join and be a part of it. But yeah, since the people, because you know, anybody would have been like, yes, guy, you had the ticket so high, you had the ticket so expensive. The tickets are $2 or 3 for $5, the raffle tickets. But like I say, I'm giving it to September 1st. If it's still like a joking matter, like people not taking me serious or they think it's a game or something, I'm going up to $30 a ticket. Might even go up $50 a ticket. And you know, maybe Spirit is protecting me for that. Maybe Spirit like, nope. If they gotta pay the taxes, you can't charge them $2. You need somebody to do the raffle that can pay the taxes. Yep, that's what Spirit said. But I tried to make it fun, interesting. You know what I mean? I tried to make it fun and interesting so that anybody could show they had the opportunity to own something. Everything after the raffle over with, everything will be free and clear anyway. But I guess nobody feel like it's real. But let me get to this Ray-Ban, right? So the guy at the grocery store, he got on the Ray-Bans, and he's a manager at Winn-Dixie. And I said, wow. I said, you know, I'm just kicking the bobo. I said, so, how clear, how good are the pictures? He said, oh, the pictures are real good. And he would say something like, huh. I was like, oh, you can't hear me? He said, no, I'm playing music. Where the fucking music at? So y'all allowing these people to turn a frequency on like Bluetooth and play music in your ears or your head. They saying that it's in your ears. I wouldn't give a fuck where it's at. It's silent to everybody else. So it's a frequency like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. So these people have fine-tuned the human anatomy to the point they could send a frequency of sound to your head, just like voice to skull, V2K, radio waves. This man say he listening to music. And it made me think, why did they start giving us all these thick glasses? They're nice, they're cute. And I'm like, man, something ain't right. Because I swear people be getting intrusive thoughts. I be getting intrusive thoughts. And I'm like, what is going on with these glasses? And I noticed it's this one white guy on the news. He wear frameless glasses. And I think I'm going to have to go to frameless glasses. Because they have found a way to send stuff to your brain with your glasses. I'm about to read Ray-Ban glasses. And Spirit said, well, go on and ask Google, how the hell you here with Ray-Ban glasses? Ray-Ban Meta Smartwear. Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses. Use discreet. These motherfuckers, and look, this motherfucker got a Bluetooth symbol. This motherfucker got a Bluetooth symbol by his head. Use discreet open ear speakers. How they open ear speakers and I can't hear this person listening to the music? I ain't heard nobody with no camera glasses on they music coming from their ears. It's discreet, remember? So that means you have allowed these people, you have given these people. Now, we already done signed agreements on the phone where they can hear our thoughts, they can see our visions, and show up with ads. Try to sell us stuff with our thoughts. Send us commercials. You could say some weird shit, and all of a sudden, you could be talking about some criminal shit with another motherfucker, and they'll say, whatever city or town you in, the bail bondsman ad to pop up. This is not it, y'all. This is not it. It may be time to walk away. Now let me read this. Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses use discreet open ear speakers to deliver audio directly to users' ears. What open ear speakers? Why we can't hear? Why we don't hear no sound coming from these people's glasses? Allowing them to hear music, calls, and other audio content while still being able to hear surrounding sounds. The open ear design ensures users are not fully isolated from their environment. This video explains the design of speakers in Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses and demonstrate how they deliver audio. How they deliver audio? They're sending packets of data to your nervous system. How long have they been doing this? They've been doing it ever since you had to sign agreements to get on these fucking smartphones. You wondering why a song playing in your head, but you don't know the fucking lyrics to it. And it sounds like the actual song. Man, I'm done with this shit. If y'all don't get it, y'all don't motherfucking get it. They got the symbol right there. They done tapped into your fucking neurological system. Be mindful. Oh, and this is another thing. Imagine all the confidentiality, all the passwords, all the codes. They already could see it. You know they could soft monitor you, right? The FBI, CIA, and any hacker could look at your shit on a screen. They get all your passwords, all your bank account information, everything. Whatever photos. Why do you think Google always saying, would you like us to back up your files? Would you? No. Why do you keep asking me that? Why do you ask me that every 3 days? If I screenshot some pertinent information, or if I upload some data to my phone, all of a sudden Google is asking me again, do I want to back up my files? And I'm telling them, no, I don't need you to back up my files. What I need you to back up my files for? Okay. Peep game. So think about you at work and you working for a mob boss or something. And you got Ray-Ban glasses on. He take you in the room with him. You putting your code in. You got a famous celebrity beside you. They putting their password in. Your Ray-Ban's just a roller. Truth be told, ain't nobody with Ray-Bans or any type of glasses or spy cameras coming up in my crib. For what? It's bad enough they got their phone and could just go straight record or video and snap pictures. So you mean to tell me you're going to let a person sit right in your face? Now I can see if you use them in a studio or something. But the same way that thing could send that sound to your brain and make it sound like it's in your ears. The same way they could send any type. You're hackable. You're rewritable. You're hackable. Your DNA is hackable. You're rewritable. We got motherfuckers around here playing God, and you are allowing it. Peep game. So you got all these accountants, businessmen, and everything, so-called being discreet, but now they getting receipts. Now they ain't got to pick up their phone. Meta, take a picture. Meta, start videoing. Imagine how many accountants out there gonna compromise their clients. Imagine how many people doing shit that's gonna compromise something. You gonna compromise yourself. You walking in and out of your house with the meta glasses on, right? See, it's different frequencies. You got somebody who could take your neural pathway and data and unpack your vision, right? They at a high clearance. But now you're allowing people that are not at a high clearance have access to your daily life. I have to wear glasses night and day, so why am I going to let this radio wave frequency run from my head? As soon as I get a chance, I'm taking these motherfuckers off. I can't even actually, I could do it from a distance, but I can't even, I have to take my glasses off to see the screen. I use glasses to see far. So imagine how many people going to be compromised and how many people going to compromise themselves. That's like now you can't go to your grandma's house and she pull out a birth certificate and social security card and say, baby, I need you to call these people and do this. You already 10 dibs up on grandma. You done recorded everything on a birth certificate and everything. You think I'm going to sit at a bar with a motherfucker and talk to him while he got Ray-Ban glasses on? Or anything of that matter. If I feel suspicious about anything. By law, you can record any motherfucker you want. You just can't use it in court without letting the motherfucker know you recorded it. Right? But then you walk down the street and all these cameras pick you up. They ain't get their permission to record you. So really, is there such thing as you can't record a motherfucker? Now imagine when they start unpacking your data from your brain and using it against you. I can only imagine a drug boy or something. He going to the plug with Ray-Bans on. He ain't even got to be recording. They looking at everything. They pimping you. I can only imagine you going to a girl house to have sex and you fuck with your glasses on. Or you set your glasses over on the table facing y'all having sex. Man, get the fuck out of here. Imagine that. You got people doing private data work, discreet shit, dealing with money, records, anything. All that shit public now. It's already public to the people who can access it. I mean the malevolent and the benevolent. The malevolent and the benevolent. But then you got you actually giving these motherfuckers spyware. Spirit just said spyware. And that probably wasn't even spirit. That probably was these motherfucking glasses with an antenna in them. All this metal in here might be a fucking antenna. All this metal might be a fucking antenna the whole time. I kept saying, why the fuck all of a sudden thick black glasses became a trend? Even though they sexy as fuck. They antennas. They got the antenna wire on the inside. Spyware. Come on now, let's be frank. Let's be honest. I can't even have the motherfucker stand behind me while I put my passcode in to get in the gate code. I'm at the ATM, a motherfucker got glasses on. I got to let him go first. Motherfucker just innocently wearing Ray-Bans with glasses on, standing around the ATM while everybody go to the ATM. You got your back turned. You don't know the motherfucker looking at you. Man, records, access codes, passwords, nosy motherfuckers. And you know damn well that they putting them little bitty cameras on them glasses. They about to have cameras on everything. They already been putting them on little ink pens and all that. But they about to start having all types of mischievous shit. Y'all giving these people too much access to y'all. You are the problem. You are literally becoming the Antichrist children. You let them put that pop quiz up your nose. You let them put that Jabberwocky in your motherfucking arm. Now you're allowing them to send. You're agreeing to it. You're allowing them to send a frequency to your brain so you can hear the music. Then next thing you know, you're going to be wondering one day, it won't cut off, it won't cut off. Music keep playing in my head. Bitch, you ain't even got to put them glasses on. Music will start playing in your motherfucking head. I feel sorry for humanity. And another thing. We're not in a skin tone race like white, black, African nationality. We're not in a race. We're not in a race. They want us to feel like we're in a race. Every single time somebody conquer another ethnic background, another ethnic race, weed them out, knock them off. All it is the aliens that run everything gonna come in. The ones with the most knowledge, the gods that's in the shadows. All they're gonna do is come in and take over. That's just like in America, in the United States. They use black people and the indigenous Indians and all the indigenous kinky hair motherfuckers for what they needed them for. They used all the slaves, the white slaves that came from the UK and Africa. They used them for what they wanted them for. And after they used them to conquer, the people with all the money and all the tech and strategically on the chessboard and strategically with the falling domino effect, they came in because them white folks don't know the difference between them white folks. Yeah, they did it in sections. They sent the 1,600 motherfuckers. They sent the 1,700 motherfuckers. They sent the 1,800 motherfuckers. Then they sent the 1,900 motherfuckers. That's when you start seeing motherfuckers going down. Going like for different reasons. Like the guy in where I'm from. He owned a car dealership. They just got so many different issues. They just go down. Big companies just go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Like, are they really going down? Or are the people who strategically just took them out the game? So there's really not a race war. It's a strategic divide and conquer war. And now you're giving them access to your neurons. They already selling a plasma. Do you know what your plasma is? Your honeycomb? That's your vitality and strength that cranks up your Merkaba. You would rather sell your blood than go get a job. And they're not even teaching you how to put the iron back in there. Or the minerals back in there. You need gold, man. You need gold. You need platinum. You need fucking minerals that only your mama could have gave you from her bone marrow. And that shit ain't in this food today. God sent. How you gonna give somebody your light codes, your honeycomb? Man, y'all are invaluable. Fucking valuable. You is real fucking live cattle resources. And I'm tired of this shit. I don't know what it was. I was just driving. I said, Spirit, I can't get over that man telling me about 6 months ago that he was listening to music and I couldn't hear it. I could not hear it. And the whole time, they sending a wave frequency to this motherfucker head. Giving him the thought that he listening to music with his motherfucking ears. Ooh, silent weapons for quiet wars. Think about it. All these volunteers are your fucking enemies. Everybody that got to upgrade their phone every time a new phone come out are your fucking enemies. They are intel. They are intel. Every time a company, let's get this new equipment. You know how they get it? Because they want that new surveillance. They want to be able to survey you. They want to be able to keep an eye on you and keep tabs on you and have all these diagnostics on you. Why you think I quit going to these big ass companies to drive trucks? They want to take your hair. One place want to plug you up and make you do all these stretches to get readings on your body and your limbs. So if you ever get hurt on the job, they'll say, lift that arm up. Oh, that arm don't go up as far as it did when you first started. Like, what type of programs? I remember Warner Enterprise trucking company. They came out with the Qualcomm. Qualcomm come from the military. It's a computer to send text and data and instructions. And you text back with satellite. And then they was doing other tests. And that sleep program is part of the government. Trucking is like a knockoff military. But the difference is, they can't brainwash us to do as much as they get the military to do. If they let you enter the military, you're programmable. You're able to be brainwashed. Trucking, they can't be too fast to get rid of everybody. Because then it'll look suspect. See, the way they're going to get rid of trucking is with AI and robots and self-driving vehicles. But they can't rush and just get rid of everybody. That's why they went from 2-year health card to 1-year health card to 6-month health card to 3-month health card. So basically, a motherfucker who only could get a health card for 3 months can still go back in 3 months and get a health card. So on with 6 months, year, or 2 years. Y'all, I'm over this shit. And I kept saying, Spirit, What is going on? What is going on? Why the hell they allow me? Why the hell they shadow ban me? But they still letting me stay on here. I've said just as much shit as motherfuckers that talk about shit that they took off. Spirit said, Soul, the Son, the Most High. That generator out there said, glory. Glory. I say, glory. And I was like, glory be thy name. Through kingdom come. Glory. Soul was like, glory. Yeah, they could take your money. They could slow your money down. All the motherfuckers can take everything you say and go receive benefits from their platforms and their channels and their resources and behind the scene drug people and this, that, and other. They could take your content and block you from receiving on their platform. But you the glory. And when you're in that light, they never want you to have the opportunity to receive. They'll sit back, they'll watch you, they'll observe you, they'll use your cliches, they'll use everything you say. You probably the closest thing they ever seen to God. And I'm not talking about a G-O-D and a D-O motherfucking G. I'm talking about something more heavily divine, coded, scripted. And don't think because I say this, motherfuckers do fucked up shit, good shit, bad shit. That's what we in. We are in kindergarten. We're in elementary. We're here to learn. We're here to protect ourselves. We're here to thrive. Ain't no reason for another genetic coded person like me to come back to this plane of existence no more. Spirit was saying, you don't understand your frequency and what you talking about is from somewhere else. If they do catch on to certain things, they just gonna use it. They never say, hey, how you doing? Thank you. They don't say, hey, thank you for the donation. They don't say, hey, how you doing? They don't say nothing. Spirit just said it's greed. I could name about 5 people who has ever come to my channel and said, hey, how you doing? Thanks for the donation. It's glory. It's about a limelight that they ain't fucking got. All they got is this fucking platform. That's all they got, Sky. That's all they got. I never lost it. I never lost it. I've had to dig myself up out of the trenches so many motherfucking times. But I've never lost it. My homeboy tell me right now, Sky, you do work in the flesh with your spirit. This platform for them, they have already sold out. Didn't I tell you they come to you in your dreams? And they show you riches and fame. They let you be on rooftop with celebrities. I am that motherfucking frequency. The only reason why they haven't banned this channel is because they have to have a way to observe me, to see me, to try to realize, well, damn, she's using these chemicals and these herbs. She's using these chemicals and these herbs. She's doing this. Now, y'all did this to her a few months ago. But she's still walking around this bitch and breathing. I did this to her 2 years ago, and she's still walking around this bitch breathing. Is it us now, or is she walking through Christ? Do you know how many foolish ass fucking donations? Hell, I've even donated $5 to fucking Umar Johnson. Just, you gotta give it a shot, right? You gotta give it a motherfucking shot. Do you know? And that's not trying to throw no motherfucking bars. I'm being realistic with you. Like, I go to tarot readers and they talking about informative information, or I go to a channel and it was information that helped me open up a channel in me that I didn't know about. I send out donations. I've always done it. And I'll never stop. But now, soul and spirit have told me, baby, you don't understand your motherfucking glory. You can't have your cake and eat it too in this world. Either you're going to submit to their God, be on their platforms, and do the ratchet shit that they do, and be given half-ass information like they do, then you might have a windfall. Otherwise, you need to stick to the energy part. And let me tell you something. Sorcery, wisdom, intelligence, intel, all play a key factor. You know, the most highest of the highest, wizards, warlocks, brujas, and stuff, ain't reaching out for too much money. They don't even need it. They live on a frequency where they don't even fucking really need it. I'm going to leave it there. Be mindful of the people that's walking around. Now they got knockoffs. They selling knockoffs on Temu. They selling knockoffs. No, you're not going to be up in my motherfucking space. Not even my face. Motherfucker stranger come up and say, hey, what's your favorite color? None of your motherfucking business. Get the fuck out of my face. No, I don't even talk to strangers no more. I'm not even going to entertain your bullshit no more. Y'all coming up with too many gadgets. Y'all putting gadgets on people's vehicles. You're following them. Even this right here. Even this right here. That's a gadget. That's an antenna. That embed, that piercing is an antenna that sends frequencies to your brain. See, they tricked us that it was beauty. They tricked us that it was for cosmic whatever. No, it's not. It's an antenna that sends a signal to your neurons. I'm going to leave it there. I'm over it. September 1st. I'm changing. I'm going on every video I posted that raffle on. And I am changing the raffle to $50 a piece. I said 30. It'll be 50. $50 a ticket. I tried to do it at $2, make it fun, because I feel like if I reach the quota that I'm supposed to reach and everybody share it like they're supposed to, because they graciously want somebody to win a home. That's the least I could do while I'm on this planet, is raise up enough funds to actually give somebody a home, allow somebody to win a home. But in that case, I'll leave it for the big dogs. Just leave the little people out of it and allow, hey, somebody who want the block is hot in Jacksonville or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck they're gonna use it for. I don't give a fuck. September 1st, I'm changing it, and I will officially be putting it on my website, revereskiesessence.com. It will be on there. Okay, the whole raffle would be on there starting September 1st. So I tried to give it a trial run at the $2, 3 for $5 tickets, but I'm adding it up, and I'm picturing this piece of paper, and I'm picturing that drum I'm gonna use. I'm adding it up. I'm like, just at the price of the home, right? Let me see how many tickets that would need to be. I just want to do that before I go. We'll just say 107K. Okay, divided by $5. 34. Okay, that's 34. That's 34,000 pieces. No, that's 34,000 entries. At 3 entries for $5, right? So 34,000 times 3. That's 102,000 pieces of paper. But I know how I'm gonna do it. I know how I'm gonna do it. Everything will be evenly and cut out just right. That's what the printer for. That's what the printer for. Okay, I ain't gotta write it. But yeah, that's 102,000 entries. So if I just say squash that 3 for $5 and stuff like that, because like I say, I tried to make it fun. If 34,000 people did it and everybody bought $5, you know. Okay, so let's do it again. 170,000 divided by 50. That's only 3,400 entries. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, because I was like, when I first promoted it and nobody bid, I said, damn, either Spirit protecting me, or like, damn, they don't even want me to give away the house. I'm being blocked from giving away the house too. Oh man. But it might not be that. I might just need to do it for the big fish. I tried. Imagine that. It could be a scam or not. Man, put my 3 tickets in this motherfucker. I'm about to go for it, right? So I'm going to do it one more time. 100 divided by 100. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do some big shit. I'm going to do some big fish shit. Fuck it. Yeah. That's just the price of the home. That's not how the raffle is supposed to go. The raffle is actually supposed to profit too. Well, anyway, I enjoyed talking to y'all about it. All I know is be mindful, be vigilant, and know like hell this technology is not your friend. They dumbed down your DNA with pollutants, and they gave you technology. They stopped you from being able to use your technology, your divine technology. They stopped you from being able to use it and gave you man-made technology. So there we have it. If you would like a reading or anything, and I'm going up on all them prices, like Spirit told me, baby, you've been doing this shit how long? You supposed to be on to your next chapter. You're not even supposed to be holding these cell phones no more. That's why when I did tarot readings, I didn't care about your boyfriend, girlfriend, love. I read your energy. I let you know where your energy was flawed and where it needed to be repaired. Whoo, child. There we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.